Hello, hello. My name is Meowgical Mary, and I am so excited to have y'all here for my live stream today. We actually have chatters today. That's exciting. I think I've only ever had one chatter before, so that's cool. So I really appreciate y'all being here. So I'm just gonna say hey real quick. So I see J-Man in the chat, and I see Hanito. So yes, awesome. I'm so excited to see y'all. So thank y'all for coming. If you have not seen Strange Antiquities, which is the game we're going to be playing today, I'm going to give you a quick, hold on. I've never seen, sorry. I just happened to see the chat popping up on the screen and I've never seen it do that before. So that's so cool. That's exciting. But anyways, because the chatter I've had before, they said like two things and that was it. So it's cool to see chat pop up. But yeah. So anyway, so Strange Antiquities, it's a puzzle game. Now I am about halfway through the game so far, I think. Let's see. Yeah, this one here. So I think I'm about halfway through the game so far. It's a puzzle game. Basically, I'm running like a magic shop. And so I have like all of these different like magic items. Most of them I don't know what they are yet. And I have like this book down here. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. That kind of like tells me about different things and different items, and I have to go through and kind of match like what they are to their descriptions and whatnot. And meanwhile, there's like these murders or something that's going on in town. This is actually a sequel to another game that I didn't play on stream, but I did play on my own time that I thought was really cool. Called Strange Horticulture, that was similar, but it was plants instead of like magic items. And that one had like a mystery in the town as well that you were trying to help solve. So I assume, I'm not far enough into this mystery yet to see, but I assume you're trying to help solve the mystery that's going on in town. But it has like this day cycle. And basically we are, just trying to get through to run our shop, make sure everything runs smoothly. You can pet the kitty. I love the kitty. But yeah, so let's get started. Let's see what our customers have today. So we have Francesca Robertson. As if it didn't have enough on my plate right now, my sister Bonnie has been acting strange lately. She never got over the death of our father. Okay. She's always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it, and now now with all this happening, she's got it in her head that he's behind it somehow. So let's see. I have been playing this game. I'm on day 8, I believe. Yeah, I'm on day 8. I've only ever had one live stream of it so far. And it was on last Saturday. It's about 3 hours. And yes, I'm pretty certain I have ideas who you are, but I don't want to name names, but I can talk to y'all about it later. Okay, but anyways, so, and remember, please no name drops. I know y'all know me, but no name drops, okay? So yes. Let's see. So, what was the last thing I had read? Okay, she's got it in her head that he's behind it somehow. I'm worried she's going to do something stupid. If she comes in here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous, okay? I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she is still loved. Okay, so something to make her feel loved. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Okay, this sounds like something I remember reading in this book. What was it called? The Heart Chamber, maybe? To keep those dear to us close after death. No, I don't think that's it. Hold on. What was the other one? Something to make them feel loved. Maybe the lead heart? What's the lead heart? They are said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. But it's her sister, so I doubt she's wanting romantic interest. What else we got? Could be something I haven't found out yet, though. Let's look at some of these other ones. The That one does something about invisibility, if I remember correctly. What is a valent? A curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. Okay, so these are like a compass-like thing. Okay, okay, here, let's just start at the beginning. Okay, so this one is dealing with memory. So that doesn't sound like what I need. This one is... The prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black. Okay, no, that doesn't sound like what I need either. Okay, this is part of a ritual. It doesn't sound like she needs this. Yeah, okay. Let's see. The shape of the no. Feelings of guilt or shame. No, she doesn't need that. Oh, okay, this makes things safe to drink, so no, not that either. This sounds like makes somebody stronger. Or cleanse. Okay, so no, that would be removing curses. Withstand fire and flame, no. Levitation, no. This one, yeah, to carve the thoughts from another, so no, that would be for mind reading. What is this over here? Okay, incurable ailments. No, she doesn't have anything like that. Let's see. We'll find it. The problem is we just got so many. Oh, when I say, what if you poison your own customer? Here, let me show you real quick. So if I try to give them an item that's wrong, okay? If I try to give them an item that's wrong, this one might be right, I don't know. Okay, there you go. So this item was wrong, okay? So if I try to give them an item that's wrong, it gives me these like little negative signs, and when my little negative signs get all the way to the red, it makes me play like a mini game to save myself, because this is like a sanity bar over here. And so if I get too many wrong, it's like I'm becoming insane, and like the evil magic is like, you know, messing with me. And so then I have to play like a mini game to save myself. And it's kind of interesting because the cat, it's like a dice game, and the cat like helps you. It kind of cheats. But yeah, I've played it once before, just for the demo, when I played the demo of this. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I've only ever had it happen once before, so I'm sure it's gonna be fine. And I forced it to happen when that happened. So yeah. But let me go back to the book and let me see. Oh, and when I say name drop, as in saying either my name or your names, just in case we all want to be safe here. So no names being dropped at all. Oops, I exited out of that. Yeah, because I know y'all know who I am, but we're keeping that secret. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is to help with a coma, so not that one. Should not be used carelessly. What is this? Oh, to enter the minds of lesser creatures. No. Let's see. To dispel melancholy. Oh, okay. So wait, so this helps if they're sad. They share the design of a shadow catcher. I mean, this could potentially help them feel loved, but I don't know. But I want to see what a shadow catcher is. What is a shadow catcher? No, go back to the shadow catcher. Where was that? Yes, y'all are welcome to talk to each other. Just again, don't use actual names. Usernames are fine, but be nice though. Like, you know what I mean. Don't say anything offensive. Okay. Let's see. Shadow hold. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for either. That's for the monsters. Where was I at? I was on Gray's Grace. Okay, and then Lillian. Let's see. To pass unrecognized, so that makes them like change their. That's to help with hearing. Oh, that was the one that closer to death. Okay. Y'all are so funny. To help the dead find their way. No, not that one. Let's see. Bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. Potentially, but I kind of doubt it. This gives power. No. This helps with some kind of curse. I haven't seen that one yet. People in change, but they're held in high regard. It's not merely decorative. Reassurance in times of upheaval and change. Okay, I don't think it's that one. Okay, no. Wait, hold on. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian, but they... Okay, no, they're for banishment of a curse. Okay, not that one. To impart vitality and clarity of thoughts. That could be helpful, but not what I'm looking for. This is the one about getting rid of vermin. Oh, this is the compass that leads to those other objects. A meditative state. So the purpose of the game is basically to figure out... Okay, so if you go see all of these items, how they're labeled. So all of these ones are ones that I have figured out what the items are and what they do. All of these, I do not know what these items are. So my goal is to basically figure out what each of these items are based on our description here. Because like I said, it's a puzzle game. So I'm supposed to figure out what each of the items are, but they also each have abilities that they do. And so not only am I supposed to figure out what each of the items are, but I'm also supposed to figure out like when I'm supposed to give them to the townspeople, like what is going to help them. And so basically, you know, I'm like a magical witch doctor kind of thing. I'm supposed to be helping them with their different ailments or whatever their problems are by providing these different magical items to them. However, the owner of the shop has like went away, and I'm like his assistant. So I don't have a whole lot of experience with this, which is why I don't know what most of the items are. So I'm slowly having to figure out what everything is and how I can help the people. But also in the meantime, there's some kind of like drama going on in the town that I think I'm going to have to help solve, but I don't know exactly on that yet. But I'm still looking for this one to give love to her sister. Like, it sounds like her sister needs a hug, but but I don't have anything. But, oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Feeling of such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. It sounds like I need this. And this one I've done before. Hold on. Let's try this. So the Selenic totem. Which one was that? Ah, right here. Selenic totem. Is this what you want? Yes. Okay. Okay, so yes, it wanted the Selenic totem. It's a carved totem, the owl associated with the night. It bears a concealed crescent shape, and using the closer inspect tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. Okay. Yay! Okay, so I've helped her. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. Okay, what's the bad news? Jack Hungerford has not responded well to the Dranthium tea. Okay, so this guy, Jack Hungerford, he was cursed by something that's going on in the town that caused his eyes to turn like completely black, and he's been in like a coma thing. And they're trying to figure out what's going on with these people. And so she had made some kind of tea for him, but apparently that didn't help. If anything, he appears to have sunk deeper into the trance. I daren't try anything in case I make things worse. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll figure out what's going on with Jack. Okay, Verona Green. Steal all his stuff and sell it for 10K. That, or 10 times, yeah. That would be funny, but yeah, I don't have the ability to sell his stuff. Those silly sods at Calgarth Hall. Wait, come back. Those silly sods at Calgarth Hall wouldn't let me in to look around. It seems I'm upset the little lord who lives there at some point in the past. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on his haunted house. Okay. He didn't like my suggestion that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him because he's a mean old git. Okay. I am not so easily put off though. Do you have a Tenembran cloak I could use this evening? I've got some snooping to do. Okay. I read about that one, but I have not figured out what that item is yet. Let me go look and find it. See if we can figure out which one of these items it is. Okay. Upon activation, a tenebrine cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. A single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. Okay, so it's some kind of totem. It's bronze, and it has a single stone. And it may or may not cause darkness. So let's look over here. Oh, go back out. It has a single stone, so that one has 3, so no. This one only has 1 stone. Are you considered bronze? What are you considered? No, you're gold. Okay, so no, not that. That one doesn't have any stones, though. Do I have any other totems? There's 3 on that one, though. You're not bronze, though. What are you? Well, that part's bronze. Does it have to be all bronze? Did it say? A single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. It's shrouding darkness. What did the... Hold on. I have another book that tells me about gemstones. A pinkish gemstone. What does that do? This one. Oh, wait. Go back. So it is selenic. Selenic means it's dealing with the nighttime. Pearly, opalescent, usually pink or off-white. A stone of protection and enveloping night. I bet it's this one. I'm going to try this one. Yes. Okay. So this totem has a gemstone. This totem has a gemstone set in bronze. The gemstone is moonstone, a stone of enveloping night, which hints at the use of this item. Okay, yes, so awesome. Okay, and then sometimes when I get it right, it gives me more pages for my book for other items that I may not have yet, or I may have already had. I just didn't have a page for them yet. So it gave me new book items for something called St. Cedric's Thunder. It's used to store the power of a single thunderclap. Okay, so it makes noise. Interesting. I'll look at that more later. Okay. Barton Potter. I bumped into Eli at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat, and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. Okay. Oh, Eli, this guy here that he's talking about, Eli is the owner of the store. I told him I'd pass on the message. Okay, so what is the message that you're giving me? In other news, I've got a little something for you if you're interested. Okay, what is this? Oh, wait, you have more to say? Hold on, I'll read that in a second. It's going to cost you, but it's worth it. A map of the catacombs, very rare. Worth a lot to someone in your line of work, I imagine. And all I'm asking for in return is a valant. Okay. Okay, then let me find a valant for you. Valant, right here. Yes, as you progress, you continue to unlock pages until you have unlocked the entire book. And then at the end of each day, it gives you these little cards that are like clues to the main story that's going on outside of the town. Or outside, like outside of your store, but in the town. And they kind of unlock main clues, but normally when you solve those clues, it gives you another item to add to your store. So yeah, so when we get to day 9, you'll see that part. But we got to finish all the stuff for day 8 first. What if you finish the game? If I finish the game for today's stream, now, okay, one thing I know about this game is it does have multiple endings. So I'm trying to decide how I want to handle that one, because I might go through and try to play all of the endings. It just depends on how long I feel like streaming today. Normally I stream for 2 to 3 hours, so it just depends. It depends on if I finish the entire main version of the game that I'm on right now, whatever this ending is that I get to. I might go back and try the other endings, but some of the other endings normally require you to restart the entire game, and I don't know that I would stream restarting the entire game because it's like 15 days total. So yeah, so I'm not sure on that. I might, if I decide to play the other endings, I might just make those into a separate video or something. So we'll see. It just depends. Depends on how I feel after I've streamed for, however long I want to stream today. So. Well, hello, whoever our new dude is. Or girl, yes. It's nice to see you. You're welcome to chat if you'd like. Our chat is very active today. Let's see. So the holes in a valance are of roughly equal size and spacing. They are used by the adventurous to help them find their way. A curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. Okay. So this is something, it has holes in it. It works in line with the compass, maybe. A video on all the endings. That's a good idea. I could do that, yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. That's good. It would take multiple days, but that's okay. I mean, I could clip together the different endings and do a video of it. I think that would be cool. I haven't really done a video like that yet before. Normally, I just do Let's Play videos, or I do like the demos, and I just play until the demo ends. But that would be a good idea. I could try that. Let's see. So maybe this thing, it said it has holes, and they're equally spaced. I would say the holes on here are equally spaced. So possibly this thing. I'll look more into that. This thing also has holes that are equally spaced. Now this thing, oh, it does have holes that are equally spaced, but it floats. And I don't know if, like, to me that seems probably not what I need, but I can check that out too. This also has holes that are equally spaced. Okay, so we have several things that follows the equally spaced holes thing. Yeah, so I like the idea of doing multiplayer games. However, this is going to sound a little sad. I don't have many friends that play on PC that I can do multiplayer games with, that also would be comfortable with, like, sharing their voices. I have done a few multiplayer games with my niece, one with my niece and one with my nephew. But, you know, they're 12 and 10. So, yeah. It just depends on when it fits their schedule. We'd have to see on that. I'm not sure on whether or not I can do that. For reasons we can talk about later. We can talk about, you know, a different day. Because one thing I have not shared with my stream or my chat or my viewers is my job, and I would prefer if y'all do not say what that is. Okay, thank you. But yes, so anyway, so we can talk about that a different day, and we can see if whether or not that would be a possibility. We would just have to figure that out. Okay, that does sound fun. We would just have to figure out how that would work. Let's see. So a curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. So maybe I need to look and listen to these, see if any of them have like a pulse. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Okay. What does it say? I have nothing to remark. Okay. Nothing to remark on scent or sound. It's both warm and cool. I don't think this is the item I need. It doesn't say anything about any sort of like pulse that's happening. So I don't think it's this one. Let's try one of the other ones that has the holes. Let's try this one. Nothing to remark as like thoughts on it. No scent or sounds. Just that it's weathered. Okay, wait, hold on. They showed using it on a map. Let's open a map and try using it on a map. Hold on. I want that item. Bring me that item. Down here. No, wait, I want... Can I not? Yeah, there we go. Doesn't look like it's this thing. It doesn't see... Wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. That's the little arrow there. Yeah, I don't think it's this item because it doesn't seem to be doing anything to react to the map. It's okay if they don't want to talk. Sometimes people just want to watch and don't want to talk, and that's okay. Yeah, I often get a lot of viewers that come and watch but just don't say anything, and that's cool with me too. Let's see. Oh, okay, no, I want to put that back up there. How do I get that back up there? Yeah, there we go. Let's try... What was another one? Let's try this thing. Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, probably not that one. Let's go back up. Let's see, what else do we have that had the holes? We had this thing. And I also don't know if it's supposed to react on like a certain part of the map, because it said where it gets its power from. So that could be a location, or that could be like something else. What other things? Oh, this thing. Okay, no luck on that either. Let me see if these say anything about any sort of pulse. No. No. This one seems harder than the others. This one has a hole too. Let's try this one. Okay, I'm gonna go with no on that. Let me go back and look at it again. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay, the holes in a valance. So it has more than one hole. They are basically the same size and spacing. They are used by the adventurous to help them find their way. I know it said that the shop owner had to go and run like some errands. Why would it have a pulse? What did the shop owner do? I don't know. It just says that. Now I understand what you're saying. Like he murdered somebody or something. I don't know. I don't think so. But but it does say that the item, this valance, whatever it is, would have a pulse. Now, I don't know if they mean a pulse as in like something I can hear, or if they mean it's gonna like send out like bursts of energy or something. I'm not sure exactly, because sometimes they can say things in their descriptions and it be taken in multiple ways. So I'm not positive on that yet. Okay, so it said equal size and spacing. I feel like it has to be like this thing or this thing. Oh wait, I didn't try this. It doesn't seem to be doing anything either, though. Does it say anything about a pulse when I read this one? Stone. No scent or sound. Oh! I feel a pulsating power like a beating heart. So this is it here. I wouldn't have thought it was it because of the fact that it floats. I don't know. For some reason, the floating thing threw me off. Huh. Okay, so this is it. This is a valance. Okay, this item has evenly spaced holes. On closer inspection, I'm able to feel the energy concentrated at its tip. Okay. So now that we know what this one is, though, I want to move it over here somewhere. Problem is I'm running out of space over here. It's getting very clustered. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's see. Oh, you gave me, the map. That's right. So now I have another map. Oh, these have dates on them. I wonder if the dates are going to play into the mystery. Now, the biggest way I've lost sanity before in the past was going to places when it didn't want me to go to them yet. 'Cause some of the places are like haunted or stuff like that. So I got to be careful about just going to places randomly. But what was this note that he gave me? I keep forgetting to mention it would be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. EW. Booklet on curses? Is that this thing? No. Did I already find this booklet on curses? I thought oh yeah, those down there. He said, cupboard hidden in the counter. Then I'm assuming he means this, but I didn't think I could open this thing yet. See, the other day I saw this thing, and to me those symbols match, and so I thought, oh, this must be the key that opens that thing. but it didn't work. Do I have anything else that looks like it would fit in that? Maybe like this? It at least kind of fits the flower shape. I don't know what is supposed to go in there, but apparently I need to get into this counter thing. So apparently I must have an item that fits in here to unlock it. Wait, I have something that unlocks. One of my items. One of my items unlocks things. Oh, those I don't know for sure yet. I didn't realize I had labeled them, but didn't know for sure yet on those. Okay. I might move those then. What is my one that opens things? Oh, right here. The ethereal key. No, that doesn't. Okay. Okay, well, let's put our map down here for right now. How do I open that? Do you open? It has little buttons. Oh. Oh, and when I open the little buttons, it causes the... Oh, okay, so this is the thing I need. I just need to get the... I need it to be the right shape. So it needs one on the bottom, one on the left, one on the very left. Okay, so if we think of it like a compass, okay. So we have west, and we have east, and then we have south, and then we have southwest. Okay, so I want... Yeah, that one, and that one. Not this one. And then I want this one and this one. Okay, I think that's what I need. Yeah. Haha. Okay, so this is the thing on curses that I need. Oh, okay. And I got an achievement just then, but I was distracted. I didn't see what it said. But obviously it was about opening that thing. A brief overview by Dr. J or F. Might be an F. Anyways, Robertson. Okay, so these are the different curses that I keep reading about in the other thing. Interesting. Well, that's cool. Okay, let's add this book over here to my list, or to my books. And then what is this thing? You know what? This looks similar to a picture I saw in my book. What was it? No, not Bones Guard. Where's the picture I saw? Keep going. This is what I'm thinking of, but now it actually doesn't look as similar as I thought it did. Used to reverse, a skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made by using the dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. So this is a sheep snap plant. And so it says it's made using the dried instrument of it, or the dried... Yeah, so I think that is it. Yeah, green organic material. That's what this is. Okay. Okay, so then I know what that thing is. What was that thing? Let me go label that. A lamb's siphon. Okay, okay. Let me label this. Okay, and then we're gonna put you over here somewhere. We fit there? Yeah, sure. Okay. Close that and put that back down because we know. Oh, wait, no, I want this back. Wait, does it? Oh, it's permanently stuck in there now. So it was only used to open that. It's not a magical item. Interesting. Okay. I had thought that was a magical item that I needed. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very cool. So, what the what? What are we saying what the about? Okay, and I've done this one now, so it can go in my archive. Okay, yeah, so that one's done. What was this thing? Durnic seal, something object made from silver at Durnic field. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to bring in our next customer. Bonnie Robertson. I feel like I'm going crazy here, okay? I know who's behind this madness, all these people with the pitch black eyes. Okay, well, why don't you tell someone so we can get this fixed? But nobody is listening to me. Okay, so you are telling people. I've seen it happen before. 7 years ago, my father died the same way. Oh. Well, since nobody will listen, I'm going to take care of it myself. Okay. A Corvin's Might, please, and I'll be on my way. Okay, let's get you a Corvin's Might. Right here. Okay, it's an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. Legend of the Bloody Queen was born. Okay, so it's something that makes you stronger. It's an assassin's tool. So I'm thinking something that maybe will look like a dagger or something. Could be a necklace. I don't see anything in the image that implies what it might be. Oh, wait a minute. No, it says it was brought by the eagle. It's some kind of little ball, it looks like. Okay, so I need to look for something like that. Let's see if we can find something that kind of fits that description. Wait, why would she want a Gray's Grace? I have options here. Why would I give her a Gray's Grace? What does a Gray's Grace do? Worn as a pendant to dispel melancholy. They share the design of a shadow catcher. Okay. So basically just saying to make her less sad. No, she asked for the Corvin's Might. I'm going to give her a Corvin's Might if I can find one. So it's some kind of little stone, maybe? This kind of looks to me like it's like in the grip of an eagle. A huge black gemstone streaked with red. And the claw is made out of iron. And it is some kind of stone. It's polished. It has no scent or sound. It is, I actually really like it. It is really fun. Yeah, when I played the demo, I thought it was really cool. Okay, so nothing to mark on this. Okay, let me see. I think it could be this thing. This also kind of gives me eagle-y vibes because it looks like maybe like the skull of one. Yeah, and it is bone. It's actual bone. It's not like some of the stuff looks like bone, but it's like actually clay or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna think an assassin's tool. In the image, it looked like a stone. So I'm inclined to think maybe this thing. Let's try this and see what happens. Okay, good, we got it. So Corvin's Might. The design of the item represents the eagle's gift. The bloodstone hints at it being used for dark purposes. A bloodstone belongs to the Wixic discipline. Oh, okay. If I had looked into the gemstones, I bet I would have found that out. But here's a new page. A spirit vault, also known as a foeted chamber, is a receptacle used to store a wandering shroud. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I bet if I had looked in here, Where's the one about the red and black stones? There it is. Yeah, Wixic, yeah. A dark stone for dark purposes. Yeah, I would have figured it out if I had looked at the stones. I didn't even think about looking at what the stones were. I'ma really hope there's not actually a creepy man at your door. But if needed, you know the number for the police, you know, 911. But definitely don't answer the door if there's somebody there that you don't know them. Okay, let's see. So that's the end of the day. I could try exploring for today. I do still have some sanity. Let's see. I don't want to explore too much because I don't want to get into the red. But maybe let's try one of these caskets, maybe. 1832. Is that the year I'm in? I think that might be the year I'm in. Ooh, this looks like a symbol that's in my shop. Let's try there. The grave is old and worn. There was an inscription once, but it is too faded and crumbled to read. Okay. Like, it looks very similar to this thing. I wonder if that is what is needed there. It wants some kind of item to deal with it. Is there any other item that looks similar to the markings? No. Let's try this thing and see what it does. Nope. Okay, didn't like that. Ooh, that took us up a lot. Okay. I don't think we try any other items, otherwise we're gonna end up in the red. Wish I knew what this was. I wonder if I can find that symbol in the book anywhere. Yeah, because I don't want to try any other symbols or any other items without knowing for certain that I'm correct. Okay, so far I'm not seeing the symbol in the book anywhere. Okay, and that's it. So I didn't see the symbol in the book anywhere, but I do have a few other books. This one is on just symbols. You said it's cutting out a bit? Cutting out sound or visuals? What's going on? Or maybe it was because I was flipping through the pages so fast. Yeah, you paused it, I'm guessing. That's funny. Oh, one of the items that I got was something about thunder that was captured, and it had this symbol on it. I have that box down here. I bet that's that item. Okay, triple goddess. What was your reaction to a man in my door? I said that if needed, you need to call 911. I said if you do not know those people, do not open the door. Whoever it is, do not open the door. And if they don't go away, that you know the number for 911. That is what I said. But yeah, definitely don't open the door if you don't know them. Did they end up going away though, or? Triple goddess. What is this? So it's a Wicca sign. It's a triple goddess. What does that mean? Yeah, isn't that? I mean, that's kind of it, but it's also got the symbol in the middle. Okay, we're gonna leave this for right now. Just because I don't want to end up in the red. Okay, let's go. What's the number to 911? The number to 911 is 911. Unless you're in other places. Like if you're in other states, or not states, in other countries, they have a different emergency services number. If I remember correctly, the UK's number is 111, I believe. But yeah. Okay, so let's see. End of the day. As his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. Okay, so whoever this guy is that we keep finding out about. Yeah, this guy that we're following his story. His friend or whoever has now got the eye black curse thing. You're funny. Yes, it is. You would type into the phone 911 and then send or hit the call button. Let's see. So to his horse. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. It's going to give me an item. Or it's going to give me a card. First, it has me do this. I think this part's cool. This part wasn't in Strange Horticulture. But it has me, like, trace an item. Like, I'm controlling it with my mouse right now. And so, like, I have to, like, trace the lines. So it looks like a tombstone. Is that what it is? I think it's a tombstone. Yeah, that's definitely a tombstone. I'm betting there's a tombstone that has that shape in the catacombs. Oh, thank you. Hi, Trix. It's nice to see you. Yeah, thank you for chatting. The chat's very active today. So you are definitely welcome to say hi and talk to them. Or talk to me. Either way. But yes, I am betting that there is a tombstone in the catacombs that matches this. Let's see. To me, there's a couple that are close. This one over here kind of looks... Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Okay, good. It didn't count it. That one kind of looks close. Because this one also kind of looks close, but it doesn't... I don't think it... See, it's got all those little spikes, so I think that might change the shape of it. I think I'm going to try this one. Oh, but this one also has all those little spikes. No, I'm going to try this one. We're going to try this one. Okay, yeah, it was this one. Okay. I squeeze through a partially collapsed passageway and emerge in a small chamber. Glinting in the flickering torchlight, I catch sight of a pendant draped across... Oh, I can't read today. A pendant draped across an old gravestone. Okay. Well, that's fancy looking. Okay. Okay. There it is. Let's put you over here somewhere. Yeah, see, technically, I keep it very crowded because I like everything to be on this one screen. Technically, I do have all of this space over here, but I'm worried if I move things to the other screens that I will forget they're there. So I've been trying to keep everything crowded together on this one screen. I might have to start moving some stuff. What was over in this part? Can I move these? Yeah, I can move these. Okay. And then I can at least use this part too. I would just need to slide this thing back and forth. Okay. Yeah, because it's very crowded here. Let's move you down here. And see all the potions and stuff I have together. I've heard a lot about Clash Royale, but isn't it only on it's a phone game, right? Or do they have it on PC as well? Let's put that there. Okay, I like that better. There, that works. Okay, I just gotta remember, if I forget later, y'all try to remind me that I've got stuff behind this little drawer. Ooh, or maybe I'll keep it like that. That way I know. Oh, it's on PC too. Okay. Like, is it in the Steam store? Or how would I get it? Constance Bader. My awakening ceremony takes place at the convent tomorrow. It's a strangest. Strategy. Oh, yeah. I've heard it's a strategy game, yes. But where would I go? Yeah, okay, you're gonna check. Okay, cool. Let's see. My awakening ceremony takes place at the convent tomorrow. I will need a talon. Amphibian talon. Oh, okay. Yes, I remember reading about this one. Okay, what does this thing look like? Yeah, this is what they use to cut into their face. Must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 nights, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. Okay, it doesn't say what type of item it is. Okay, I'd have to download Google Play Games app. Okay. Here, I'm gonna make a note and write this down. Yeah, I can take a look at it and see if it's something that I'd want to play and be interested in. What did I do with my pen? Oh, here it is. Yeah, let me write it down. So Google Play Games app. Okay, I've got it written down, and I will take a look later after the stream. Okay. Oh, no, get out of this. Go away. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I need to find a totem. So it has some way, it has some kind, maybe claws? But this doesn't really look like talons to me. When you say it's a strategy game, what type of like describe it to me? Like what are we talking strategy game? Like there are lots of strategy games, so I'm just curious, like what kind of strategy game is it? Like is it like a tower defense kind of game, or like a base builder, or like what kind of strategy game we talking? I'm really not seeing anything that looks like talons to me. The only talons thing I had was this thing, but that's not it. It's 10. I would think it's gonna be something with like sharp points. But normally when people talk about talons, they're talking about like claws or hands. So maybe this thing, but I don't see withered flesh, grim. Yeah, I would agree. That is very grim. Polished wood. Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to touch. And cool polish. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Okay. I mean, it could be that thing. Maybe they're considering something like this a talon, but I wouldn't think so. Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'd have to take a look. It sounds cool. So it's, you said they have cards. So is it like a deck builder type game? Like where you draw cards and it makes your your like, I guess like town or base or whatever it is, like stronger. I've played a couple deck builders before, so maybe I would like it if it is a deck builder. A deck builder. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have to take a look at it. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Oh, no, not a deck builder? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I'll take a look. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll take a look later. Still not sure about this talon thing. I'm kind of leaning towards this, and I'm still in the green. We're gonna try this, and we're gonna see what happens if this is it. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, so not that thing. Something else that seems like talons to me. And it said it has to, that it would leave a scar. And the scar is close together. It'd be 2 points that are close together. The acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. Amphibian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it is said that they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Yeah, no, I know there's a delay. The YouTube app has a small delay. I want to say it's like 15 seconds or something like that. So I know there's a little bit of a delay, but it's not like lagging or anything, is it? Because according to my thing, my like status, my YouTube status thing of how the stream is going, it says the stream is healthy and it doesn't have any dropped frames or anything. 33 seconds until it showed you. Oh, okay. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so it's longer than I thought it was. I was thinking it was only like 15 seconds. Okay. So if it wasn't that thing, and it's close together, it's got markings that are close together, it wouldn't be something like that. And the markings were rounded. Which makes me think like fingertips, like this thing or like that thing. It was cutting out earlier. Yeah, it's telling me that there aren't any dropped frames. So I'm not sure why it would be cutting out. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm wondering if it's one of these two. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at it later and see what that cutting out looks like. Because according to my OBS thing, everything is perfectly good. So I don't know. Oh, I did talk to, I know we were talking about PC specs the other day. I did talk to my husband, my tech guru, and he said basically that it is top of the line, which makes sense on that price tag we talked about. But yeah, he said basically, he said he's going to get me the PC specs so I can add it to my, my like bio and everything, for people who are curious. But yeah, he said it's basically top of the line, that like everything is as high as it can be, except for I think memory. So yeah. But again, that's not a me thing. That's my tech guru's job. Okay, I'm thinking it's maybe one of these hands, because when people talk about talons, they're talking about basically like the hands of a bird. And so I'm thinking maybe it's one of these two hands. So let's look at these and see if one of these... That's funny. I don't know. So it's got this big blue stone. I wonder what that means. It's not saying anything when I like look over it, and it's bronze. Okay, it's a turquoise gemstone. Okay, let's see what we can find about turquoise gemstones. Aquamarine. Oh. I guess maybe this one. Yeah, pale blue or turquoise. A stone of water. No, I don't think that's it. It didn't mention anything whatsoever about water. So then maybe this thing? Okay. Let's try this thing. No. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm struggling. Okay, I got one more bad chance. Or, well, yeah, one more bad chance, and that takes me into the red. If I get it right, it'll go back down. I don't know what else could be a talon. Do any of these other items open? No. Oh. Okay, well that opens. But that's definitely not a talon. Okay, that opens as well. I know I'm trying to lock in. I'm trying. I'm just really struggling with this whole talon thing. Because the only thing on here that I am seeing that has talons would be this. Like, it is literally the talons of an eagle. But I've already used that one. And the items can't be two different things. So I don't know what else it could be. But based on the shape, right? The shape, to me, those almost look like fingernails, which is why I was thinking maybe one of the two hands. Yeah, talon, it would be like a talon from like a bird or an eagle or something. It could also be red, yes. I was thinking about that because it does mention that it would be drawing blood. But none of these are really red either. And again, it can't be one of my ones that I've already solved. Oh, unless these are not witches' fingers. But it says they're fingers. Maybe this is the talon? But I have witches' fingers in my book, and I really thought that is witches' fingers. Do y'all think it could be this thing? To me, I feel like this is witches' fingers. Don't these look like they're supposed to be fingers? And it says, are they real severed fingers? Okay, yeah. See what you can do to help. Hard and worryingly sharp. I mean, potentially? I mean, this could be it. But if this is it, though, then I don't know what the witch's fingers are. Hold on. Let me go back and look up the descriptions of witch's fingers, because maybe I have that one wrong. Witch's fingers. Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Okay, so I'm back at the book. What do you want me to look at? Am I going back to the talon? And the fact that they're basically at the same height does also kind of lean me towards those things. But then I don't know what would be the witch's fingers, unless it's an item I have not received yet. That might be my best bet to try that one. Maybe I just have that one wrong. Maybe it's not the witch's fingers that I thought it was. And it does mention that they're sharp. It makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it. They're definitely grim. It said it was a grim artifact. That is definitely grim, because that is creepy. But what is that, though? A phasium. It's a heart? Oh, Amphibian heart. Okay, let's go look and see what that says. Oh, the Amphibian heart's only on the Amphibian talon. You gotta do a ritual. Okay, maybe. Maybe it was under the curses. I got that thing for the curses. Oh, no, not that one. Go back. This one. Maybe it's under here? Black heart, Braxis, burning blood, breath of Lyra. The sapphire curse, Tormund's paralysis, not excite, Morgan's insanity, sapphire curse. Okay. It doesn't look like it's one of the curses. You said to a set of stairs. There is stairs in this building. There's this vault down here. And it did ask for an item. But I don't know what the item is that's supposed to go here. Is this what you're talking about? The set of stairs? Okay, yeah, you be right back. I'm gonna keep thinking. The vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole, and it does not give in the slightest when I push against it. I realize that it has been thomically sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. I agree, it's definitely not clear what I need to open this. I had originally tried my ethereal key, and that did not work. What about these? Do these things open? This I'm pretty sure is the thunder thing. What about the black hand with the ring? I tried that one. Yeah, I tried it because I thought the same thing. Because to me, this seemed like it would be the most talon-like that I had. I tried it and it counted it wrong. So it's not that one. The two things that I tried that it counted both of them as wrong were this one and this one here. I thought about this one, but when I looked it up, it says that the stone on it means water. Yeah, a stone of water, and I didn't see how water related at all to the talon. So I don't think it's that one. But to me, I felt like it needed to be like a hand or something. Out of the items I have, if I have the item currently, my thought is it's this one. And I just have it labeled wrong. Now, another option, which I hate doing because I've hated to do these little hints. I like to try to figure it out on my own. Is there is a hint option up here. And if it is a hint option, it'll normally tell me whether or not I have the item. And I may not even have the item. So maybe I need to try the hint, even though I don't really like doing that. Because I feel like all of the rest of these just don't make sense for the talon. What do y'all think? Do y'all think I should take a hint? Or do you think I should try the witch's fingers? Or what I think is the witch's fingers? A hint or this thing? And if I get to the red, and as long as I beat the minigame, which the minigame is easy, it's not a big deal. It just makes me restart this day that I'm on. But I already know the answers to the other customers, so I don't think it's a big deal. You think try the witch thing? Okay, let's try the witch thing. Let's try this. Maybe it's right. Maybe it is the Amphibian talon. I really think it's the witch's fingers, but we're going to try it anyways. Really? Oh! Yeah, I really thought I had that one right the whole time. The shape of the nail tips match the scarring on the cheek of the person in the sketch. And see, that's what I was thinking. It did match the scarring. Morgan's folly. A folly symbol can be revealed. Well, that's good. You did very good call, J-Man. Very good call. Okay, good. So it changed that one because now I know what the correct answer is for there. J-Man figured it out. It was the thing I thought was the witch's fingers. So I don't have the witch's fingers. Because it said they're severed fingers, and this is a severed hand. So I don't think it's that, but it could be. I don't know. But, so this was it here. The Amphibian Talon is this thing. Okay. Anyways, let's get our next one. Okay. Simone Green. I've been working my way through the journal, but it's heavy going. I keep coming back to the series of sketches. Okay. Does this mean anything to you? Could it relate to the plinths? What are the plinths? What are they talking about? Oh, this looks like a note I have. Hold on. This thing. All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. A diurnal field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. So, to me, these two things look very similar. I think these are just different thaumic. I think these are different thaumic fields. And this thing here is the thaumic lens, I'm guessing. Which this thing is this thing I have down here. The problem is I'm missing a piece of it, and I don't think it works until I have all the pieces. Because I'm missing this piece right here. A piece of paper with a key alcove. Piece of paper with a key alcove. Piece of paper with a key alcove. I don't think I've seen that yet. Yeah, it's definitely not this one. Piece of paper with a key alcove. I'm betting it's a hint I haven't gotten yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. But let's bring in our next customer. Okay, Wyatt Cullings. I think I've been cursed. Okay, what is your curse? 2 weeks ago, I was quietly minding my own business in the Guilty Ram when a stranger came up to me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Learmonth before leaving. A horned shackle. Oh, okay. Okay, so then maybe that's what I need to put in that one thing. Okay. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. I did not mean to zoom in like that, but anyways. I spoke to Dr. Robertson, and she sent me here. Yes, I have the horned shackle. The horned shackle is this thing. I had figured that one out already. So I put this thing in that door in the map that I was showing you earlier. This thing here. I put that thing in this thing. Is that what you're saying? But the horned shackle goes there? Or am I misunderstanding? He wants something to get nightmares, I think. Okay, I'll come back to that then. I spoke to Dr. Robertson, and she sent me here. Okay, ever since I read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. Oh, okay. So he's having nightmares. He wants the nightmares to go away. I remember this. I read about it in the book last stream. Something about the nightmares. What's it called? It's the Moonstone Guardian? No, not that. Nope, go back. I didn't mean to exit the whole book. What's it called? It's the vaults? No, that was new. I think it's something I already have unlocked. Let's just go from the beginning. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one. He was stabbed to death in 1203. I think one of the catacombs had a date of 1203 on it. Huh. Okay, anyways. I think Noctic Sigh and you see Moonstone something. Okay. Data Slink. Remember there's one of them about nightmares. I just gotta find it. Oh, no. Where's the one about the nightmares? Yes, this one here. Okay. So, sleep vessel. They are said to represent the six thaumic disciplines: Selenic, Dradic, Noctic, Diurnic, Wixic, Mentic. They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as though the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. So this prevents them from sleeping so that they don't have nightmares. Is that what he's wanting? I mean, I think that would fix his problem. Yeah, he's been having nightmares, but it would make it where he's not sleeping. And I don't know that that's necessarily what he wants. The Moonstone Guardian? Okay, we can take a look at that. For the banishment of Hobbs, fear, and Noctic sight. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Oh, these were curses. That's right. He said he thought he had been cursed. I remember now. Not that thing. Hold on. So what are those curses? Noctic sight. Those suffering from this curse speak of increasingly vivid nightmares. Okay. Yes. So he wants a Moonstone Guardian to get rid of his curse of the Noctic sight or Noctic sight. Okay. So, but it doesn't say what a Moonstone Guardian is. It just says it looks like a comforting guardian. To me, a cat could be comforting, but I'm a cat person. None of the rest of these really look comforting to me. Maybe the little totems? I could see maybe those being comforting. Let's go look up and see what... So this is gold. And it's stone is that pink gemstone. Okay, we can take a look at the pink gemstone in the book. And then also there's this thing with the little symbols. So we can take a look at those symbols and see what those mean. We'll do it that way. We'll start with the gemstone. Yes, you are very smart. Good job. Okay, let's see if we can find the pink gemstone and see if it represents, if it represents like calmness or something. A stone of protection and enveloping night. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's this. And I'm probably biased because to me, cats are comforting. But this seems like it would be a comforting guardian. And its stone represents like protection from night. So to me, that makes sense that it would protect from nightmares. I think it's this. Okay, yes. Look at that, good job. Okay, the item features a moonstone. A cat could be considered a comforting guardian. Yes, I agree. Okay, so we got a few more pages. The ascus allows the breather to breathe underwater, or the bearer to breathe underwater. It's cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Okay, interesting. Oh, I got another achievement. This was for lifting a curse. That's awesome. That's my first curse that I've lifted. Okay, Verona Green. There's not much that can unsettle me these days, but I found something at Calgarth Hall that I'd rather I hadn't. Okay, what did you find? Come tell me. Okay, in the cellar where they found those two poor girls, I came across a bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. So the girls that she's talking about, they found some girls in the cellar that are also cursed with this black eyes thing. So I don't know what that's about. I keep zooming in on accident. But apparently there's also this black oozing mess from the rock. Seems there's a sickness in Undermere. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. I suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start. See if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into the catacombs without a sextrum. Okay, a sextrum. That was the one that protected from, like, mind abilities or something, right? This thing. Protects against insanity. Okay, insanity in all its forms. These items, like the mind itself, are not well understood, but you have basically no description. That one's gonna be a hard one. Okay, I think there were some symbols in here. No, not that one. In here that represented, like, the mind. Mentic, of the mind. Okay, so we want things that are mentic. Maybe something calming. Ooh, or protection. Maybe protection. We want it to be mentic. Okay, what stones represent mentic? A cloak, because she wants to hide. I don't know, because she said that she wanted, oh, this one's mentic, and it's a blue stone. Okay, I need to keep an eye out for a blue stone. What other mentics were there? She said that she wanted something, that she wanted a sextrum, which a sextrum is a, like, there's a specific item for that, but I don't know what it looks like. But it apparently protects against insanity, so dealing with the mind. And so mind is dealing with mentic, which means it has some kind of blue stone, maybe? Maybe these? Is that, what kind of stone is that? A blue gemstone. Maybe that? Let me go back and look at the gemstone thing. Were there any other mentic ones? I don't know if that's the right color blue. An anchor between body and mind. Oh wait, this one's mentic. Dark green, striated. The fourth eye, a stone of sight. Okay. Any other mentic? No, so there's only two mentics. So if it's a stone that we're looking at, maybe. If it's a stone that we're looking at, we're looking for either a blue stone with, like, stripes or a green stone with stripes. So I think it could be this thing, because that looks like a blue stone with stripes. I think that is a possibility. I think it also could potentially be this thing, because that's the green stone with stripes. But I need to figure out what these symbols mean. I need to look at that. Okay, those are my two thoughts right now. I think it's one of those two. Because I still am so close to the red, I need to be careful. I don't just want to take a guess. Let's look up and see what these symbols mean. So there's one symbol. The one's heat, isn't it? With the circle with the up and then the two lines. Isn't that this one? Go back. Isn't that? Oh, so the one symbol means heat. So I don't think it's this thing. Because why would heat be needed to protect from insanity? And then what's the other symbol? The other symbol is cold. The triangle with the... Isn't that it? I think it's cold. Yeah, so this symbol is heat, and this symbol is cold. I don't see how this would protect from insanity. Hot and cold, I don't see how that would protect the mind. I think it's this thing. I think it's this thing here. Unless I can find a better option. I'm going to set it right here for right now. They're the only things that make sense stone-wise. Did I have any other things that had like the symbol of protection on them? This thing here has a symbol of protection. Because that right there is the symbol of protection. What is that symbol? Is that confusion? No, that's not confusion. What is that? Insanity. Oh! So that thing has the protection symbol and insanity symbol. Then maybe it's that thing. Protecting from insanity. Oh, you're playing Stardew Valley? Oh, I love Stardew Valley. Yeah, so protection from insanity. That feels like that might be a better match than just the one thing with the stone that may or may not be correct. What do y'all think? Do y'all think I should go with this one? Or do y'all think I should, because this one with the symbols of protection and insanity? Or do you think I should go with this thing here that has the stones, but I don't really know besides that. I feel like the stone is the only tie there. I feel like this one maybe has more ties. But I don't think it's the gold. The gold with the blue. Okay, so you don't think it's this thing. Okay, then that's cool. We'll try this one. Yay! Good job, good job. Okay, this item features symbols of protection surrounding a symbol of insanity, hinting at its protective properties. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking too. Okay. Okay, another page. A fortinance can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, sorry. That has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. Okay, interesting. I know, we're doing awesome. Okay, and this is the end of the day. Now, did we want to try to figure out what was in, or what we needed for this catacomb? No, not there. How did I get to it a minute ago? The catacombs right here. So it was this one here. Oh, no, I already got that one. It was, of course. I did it. Oh, never mind. I didn't do enough. Okay. No, we're gonna play it safe. I'm playing too risky. Okay, end day. Let's end the day. So that way our thing will go back to green. Okay. He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. Okay, I'm forgetting what all's going on in this little story that they're telling us. Let's start at the beginning. Okay, the black mare, so the black horse. The black horse thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backborough. So Backborough is a place, so he's trying to get to a place called Backborough. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head, where he had sliced himself with the diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye, so he's riding towards some place. He's got some kind of pain going on because he's sliced himself with one of these magical items. A huge pencil, yeah. So he's having trouble seeing out of his left eye. 2 days before that, the rider and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower when they made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Okay. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard, a small black casket, a very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own. And two, the casket wanted to be opened. Okay, so the little black casket thing is some kind of curse. And it is like a demon or something inside there that is talking to them. And they want it opened. And so they're like hurting him so that he will open it. And so then that's why he used the diverging hook thing, right? Yeah, that's why he used the diverging hook thing to separate his mind from the demon thing. Okay, so I understand that. So he knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Okay. As his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. Okay, so his partner is now trying to open the casket because while he was only partly infected by this curse or whatever this demon thing is doing to him, his partner, it seems like, was fully infected, his friend or whatever. And so he's trying to use the diverging hook on the partner, but because he's fully infected, he can't help him, is what it seems like to me. Yeah, and so, yeah, he's trying to get the black casket out. Okay. Oh, there's a lot more days than I thought. So we're on day 9. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17 total days. Okay. So I was thinking we were about halfway. We're not actually well, now we're at like the halfway point. Okay, so yeah, let's keep going. Okay, let's trace this little thing. What are we making today? Oh, a cross. We're making a cross. Beautiful. Okay. So this cross, how is this cross going to help me? Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Like 6, 7 away. Okay, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Okay, so this is obviously a clue for the catacombs. Let's look and see. Okay, below a moon that does not shine. A moon that does not shine. So something with a moon. Okay, here's a moon. Are there any other moons? There's a moon. There's a moon. Ooh, we got a lot of moons. Okay. Okay, so below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. Okay, below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. So maybe this one. Because all of the others have markings, it looks like. Okay, I'm thinking it's this one. In the dark, but not alone. I would agree. It's not alone. My neighbor bears a cross of stone. Yeah, so it's got a cross. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble, but there is nothing else here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface when suddenly I see it, tucked away in a natural crack in the rock wall. A stone totem. This is what I came for. Okay. So I get a new item. Ooh, you're cool looking. Okay. Thank you. Let's add you over here. Perfect. Oh, let's add these other ones back over here, though. Can you fit there? Yeah. Let's put you there. Eventually, I'll need to start filling up over here, too. I guess, actually, I have these that are labeled. Let's put some of these down here. Let's put you down here. And you. There you go. Now it's not as cluttered. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's ring the bell. Catherine Walpole. No, you cannot eat the cat. The cat is our friend. Besides, based on the cat's bio, I think the cat would be more likely to eat you. You missed it because it was in the first stream. But the cat's nickname is Devourer of Souls. So, He's more likely to eat your soul than you are to eat him, apparently. But apparently he's been around forever. He was in the shop when the owner of the shop found it. Because apparently this shop has just existed forever, basically. And the guy who owns it, Eli, just stumbled upon this shop and decided he was going to sell stuff in it, I guess. I don't know. Seems crazy to me, but whatever. But yes, no, that cat would definitely eat you. Well, at least eat your soul. Apparently, according to its nicknames. Okay, anyways, let's see what this says. I have traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. I have read stories of the dreyer of old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see, soaring on the wind. Okay, this is the one that lets you talk to animals. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it. Yes, the Eye of Cernunnos, that's the one that lets you either communicate or whatever with animals. Let me see which one that is. Do I have that one already? No, I don't. Okay. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It is alleged that Cernunnos himself wielded an eye. Eyes of Cernunnos are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carelessly. Okay. Now, this one might be tricky because my first thought is it's this thing because that is very clearly an eye. However, when I look in the book, there are a couple that have eye in the name. So Eye of Cernunnos does, but also Spirit Eye does too. And the Spirit Eye causes fear. So these are two very different items, and it supposedly can see like things below the natural layer of the world. I don't know. And it says that they have symbols inscribed upon them. Now this thing doesn't have symbols, so this might not be the Spirit Eye. At least I don't think it. Wait, come back. I don't think it has symbols. Okay, yeah, so this might not be the Spirit Eye, and it is green, which does give me the indication that it's probably like foresty or earthy. So maybe it is this thing. It's kind of weird how it follows the mouse. He has nothing to remark on his thoughts of it, or she. I don't remember if my character is a he or a she, but either way. I think it could be this thing. Is there anything else that sounds like it could be an eye that allows me to get into the mind of animals? Okay, I'm going to go with this and we're going to see. We're in the green anyways, so we're going to give it a try. Ooh, not that. Okay, that must be the Spirit Eye then. Okay, then what is it? Let me look again. Eye of Cernunnos. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. Cernunnos himself wielded an eye. Wait, if he wielded an eye, hold on, because Cernunnos is in here somewhere. Voice of Cernunnos? Oh! So this guy is Cernunnos, okay? The voice of Cernunnos, he has this bronze torque thing that is the voice of Cernunnos. I found this one out earlier. I didn't know what a torque was at first, but there was this bronze thing that looks similar to the picture in here. This thing that's over here, if y'all can see it in the little shaded part right here. That was this voice of Cernunnos thing. But notice this staff looking thing he's got here? I think this staff is this thing. No, set it down so I can look at it. Come here. No, I just want you on the counter. You're being a jerk. Fine. We'll put you here for right now, but I don't want to use you yet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, the green thing with the wood, with the branches. I think it's this thing. I think it's this thing. because it looks like his staff thing that he's holding. Yeah, I think it's this. Does it say anything? Okay, he doesn't seem to have any thoughts about it. What about scent? Or it has a pleasant scent that reminds me of the forest. Yes, this is definitely it. Okay, let's use this. Okay, Eye of Cernunnos. Using the index in the book, I can find a sketch of Cernunnos holding an item that looks very similar to this one. The jade gemstone, a stone of nature, hints at the connection to the natural world. Yeah, I was thinking it was because it looked just like the staff in his picture. Okay, another book page. Let's see. These resonant objects give off a faint odor. Okay, that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of the storm of ozone and power. Okay, interesting. Okay, I want to move you over down here. We'll move you down there. Okay, next. Oh, the mail guy. Okay. I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. You have a letter for me, I'm assuming? Unusual for her. Okay. I hope she's okay. Okay, give me my letter. Thank you. What do we have? If you can spare the time, we would appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Warmest regards, Mrs. R. Bream. Okay, let's go look at our map. On Ruskin. Where's the road that says Ruskin? Am I missing it? Ruskin. Ruskin. We're the only detached... Oh, Ruskin, right here. I missed it. Okay, Ruskin Street, right here. Okay, the only detached house, so it's this one here. Okay, I am greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept, enjoying the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. Okay. At first, I think it's the house creaking in the wind, soft, murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though a conversation is happening, too quiet to make any sense of. Oh, is this one where I need the hearing charm? Okay, let's try the hearing charm. Let's see what happens. Okay, yes. Okay, so this helped. Okay, they are discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull. Its dark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent, and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. What did I... Oh, that looks like that item from the... that looks like the... Hold on. My brain's trying to catch up. That looks like the thing in the catacombs. Catacombs, down here. It looks like this, kind of. I wonder if that's the item that I need there? I'm not in the green, but I'm still lower. We're gonna try it. Oh, nope. Okay. Ooh, that was bad. Okay. I gotta stop guessing randomly. Okay. Let's continue with our customers. We will figure out those things later. Okay. Continue. Okay, Greenville Pierce. My father's sword has a face in the hilt where a shimmer should go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. Okay. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I wanted to restore it to its former glory. Okay, so you need a shimmer. Go away, magnifying glass. Okay, and then shimmers. I remember reading about a shimmer. They are some type of protection for warriors. Right here. Okay. These belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of the unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chest plate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Sutherfell of 1356. Okay. 1356. Is that a date that's in the catacombs? Maybe I don't have this item yet. Maybe I have to get it from the catacombs. 1356, 1356, 1356. 1356. This was a mistake. Oh, we're playing the mini game, guys. Oh, no, okay. I thought we were about to play this mini game. Okay. So that's his tomb. That's where he lives. Well, he doesn't live there anymore, obviously, but that's where he's buried, right? So do I already have a shimmer? It just says that it's a protection. Wait, it said it reduces a calm rage? Is that what it said? That it makes a calm rage? Yeah, inducing a calm rage. Okay. Induces a calm rage. Calm rage. So maybe I need symbols. It was a pendant and 3 gems. Okay, then probably this thing. So we have a yellowy orange gemstone, a dark green gemstone, and a black gemstone. Okay, let's look at our gemstones, see what they mean. But I bet that's it. Yellowy orange, sometimes containing impurities. The sunstone, fire and light, heat and life. Okay, so life. That could potentially be right. A stone of sight, the 4th eye, potentially. A stone of fire and fury. Okay. Fury, the rage part. That makes sense. A stone of strength. It might be that yellow instead of the other yellow. So strength and fury. And then foresight. Yeah, a stone of sight. Okay, I bet it is this thing. I bet you're right. And to me, that kind of looks like, because whatever it is, the shimmer would go right here. And to me, that kind of looks right, because you'd have the gems in each of the 3 spots there, and then it has like little holes where it connects to the uniform or to the armor there. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. Yep. Okay. This pendant would fit into the slot shown in the sketch. The topaz and obsidian gemstones hint at calm rage, whereas the malachite suggests foresight or staying one step ahead. What is one of my favorite foods? Ooh, So I've never been good at picking like single favorites. So if I had to pick, so a lot of times, like, I cannot tell you my one single favorite food that I would eat for the rest of my life, right? Because eventually I would get sick of something. But if I thought of it in, like, categories, like my favorite sweet type of food, or my favorite, I don't know, my favorite, like, spicier food, which I'm not a big fan of spicy, but, you know, those different types of things. I could do it that way. So I would say my favorite, like, more like, oh, why am I trying to, yeah, I want to move this over here. I would say my favorite, let's go with types of food. Okay, let's go with types of food. So my favorite type of food would probably be, because I'm really big into, like, pastas. Ooh, like hot. Okay, I can look at hot in a second. My favorite, I'm really big into, like, pastas, but I'm also really big into seafood. So I would say either seafood or, like, some type of Italian food. Would probably be my favorite types of food. I do really like Mexican food. I really like Asian food. I'm willing to try just about anything. I don't have great spice tolerance. So sometimes when things are really spicy, I struggle with that. Interestingly enough, though, I do really well with candies that have like the chili powder and stuff on those. So even though they're a little bit spicy because they're also sweet, I do well with those. But when foods or whatnot are just spicy and like that's the main flavor for them, I don't do well with those kind of things. Yeah, it feels like my mouth's on fire. Yeah, like the little emoji you've got there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like when it feels like my food is trying to bite me back. Okay, okay, so Freddie Lamb. I work at the steel mill in Keswick, and I don't think there's one of us. Wait, I don't think there is a one of us hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect against that sort of thing? Yes, there was something that protects against fire. What was the thing that protected against fire? Ambra? No. It must be something I've already opened before. Unless this. No, not that. Okay, let's just start at the beginning. Okay, this is dealing with the mind and memory. No. That's about the breathing underwater. Mentic translation, guilt and shame, antidotes, that's that strength thing. Moon arcs. Okay, no, this is it. Okay, the serene ward, made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat. These unnatural objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Okay, so we're looking for something that kind of looks like snake scales. Okay, snake scales. A brownish shard of some kind. Maybe that is supposed to be like snake scales. Oh, but no, it says it's leathery. I wouldn't think a snake would be leathery. But this is to me the closest one that looks like scales. Okay, let's figure out what these gems are. So we have this orange, like striped gem, and then we have the solid black one. Let's look and see what those do. Okay, here's the solid black one, a stone of fire and fury. Okay, that makes sense to me because it protects from fire. So the black stones make sense. Okay, that part could be aligned. Looking for an orange stone. Is it? Yeah, it must be that one because that's the only orange-ish colored one. Sunstone, fire and light. Okay, so I'm thinking it's this thing. Yes, okay. The item features a basilisk scale. Okay. The amber and obsidian gemstones hint at a connection to fire. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about the mugs down there. Yeah, the mug patterns are interesting. But yeah, apparently it was that thing. Solemn Mether. Of the 3 types of mether, the solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind, to recall that which has been forgotten, or to repair that which has been broken. Oh, so this is a potion of some type. So it's going to be one of these mugs. Yeah, because the other mother, I'm pretty sure is... Yeah, because that's the restful mother, and it was that one. So this solemn mother is going to be one of these two. Oh, wait, hold on. My wife will be relieved. I found this down the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. I don't know if it's anything important or not. You found something on the... Oh, yes, I need this. Okay, good. It goes right here. Okay, cool. So then... Yeah, that's the lens. And then what did I need to know about this lens? Okay, you're done. I've done that one. Okay, so what is this thing? Produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thermic lens. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Yeah, sometimes the puzzles can be confusing. I think we were just getting confused on an item. But yeah, it was that one for that other one. Okay, so these are different fields that I'm looking for. So one is like a swirly, and then one is like 3 rings, and then one is like a DNA strand. Okay, let's bring this down here so I can have it just... Okay, I was gonna say so I can have it as reference. And then let's look at some items. What do you do? Oh! I had to click it. Find the thermic lens. Okay, this is the thermic lens. Okay, so this one is like the DNA strands, but they're in the wrong direction. So I don't think this is the right thing. What is this, though? Oh, it's closing it. Wait, what? Oh. This just got real weird. Oh, you're behind again. Oh, no worries. Okay. Let's look at some other items. What is this? Okay, so yeah, that's not what I need. What about this thing? Okay, that looks similar to the second one. And I think what they're wanting is for it to go right there. Okay, so then what about this? Okay, this looks like it's supposed to go there. And then what about this? No. Oh. You don't have one. Huh. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, that's it there. Okay, let's put you here. What does that do? I did something. Oh. I found another item. I like it. Okay, now we're going to leave that behind because I don't want that anymore. Okay. Let's put you over here with the others. The others that I know what they are. Okay. And then, yeah, let's put these boxes back here for right now. Sounds good. Have fun. Okay, so we've done this. It can go in the, whatchamacallit. Oops. Exit. No, don't exit. Back. Back. That's what I'm trying to do. For your last 10 minutes, you should try one game of Clash. I'll have to take a look. It'll take some time to download and whatnot, so I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's bring in our next customer. Audrey Bell. Okay. Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because he is powerful. Okay. Because he demands our fear. What use is the God that you are not afraid of? Well, those of us who have read Holgar's teachings have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. Oh, she knows about the casket. It contains his final lesson for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled fen is all I require. What is a veiled fen? Oops. There we go. A veiled fen is brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. Okay. It's brightly colored in the light. Ah. I think it's this thing. Okay, I think it's this thing. Oh! But it lit up! Okay, well now we're playing the minigame. This is the minigame. I know, I must break the hold. Okay, so it's a dice game. And so I roll. Okay, so my goal is to get ones locked in. So I need... What are the stars? Is the stars random? I don't remember. Oh, excuse me. Yes, the star means any symbol. Okay. So, but they have to be of the same symbol. So for right now, the only one I can get locked in is this one. So let's lock in that one. Okay. And then let's roll again. Oh, that's right. I can lock or unlock it. Yeah, I want to lock this one because I want the kitty. Okay, and then let's roll again. Yeah, I know those X's are bad, but that's okay. Or the crosses are bad. Let's go ahead and do this one here. No, you're good. I messed up. I thought I had it. Now I'm on the minigame. Stars can be any matching symbol. Okay, so I have... I need a kitty. I need two kitties, actually. Let's keep rolling. I know, we're about to get that locked in because we're not being careful. Let's lock these three. And hopefully one of those two will be a kitty. Yay, there we go, got it. Sanity restored. Win the dice game. Okay, let's continue. I know. I gotta start over and do this again. But I already know the answer, so we're good. Oh, no, I don't. This was the beginning of the new day, and I messed up on the very first one. The Veiled Fen. Okay, so I thought it was this thing, but it is not this thing. Said something about is really bright in the light. Oh, okay, that's cool. So it's really bright in the lights. that sounds good. Yeah, if I need help, I'll let you know. I already tried those. What about this thing? Right now I'm just trying to find something that glows in the light. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Thank you. Maybe I don't have this one? Okay, let me read it again. Oh wait, there's also these two boxes down here. Nope, go back up. No. Okay. Let me read this one again. Okay. A veiled fen is brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. Brightly colored in the light. But it clouds over in periods of total darkness. Oh, wait, I have an idea. It restarted you? Oh, that sucks. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'd be so mad. Okay, let's hide it in here so it's in complete darkness. And let's see what happens. It says it would cloud over. Okay, I don't think it's this thing. It said it's brightly colored in the light, but clouds over in the dark. Ah. This is it here. Okay. Interesting. This item is brightly colored. When placed in darkness, a drawer or cupboard, for example, the eye darkens. Yep, that's cool. A witherance. A witherance is the inverse of a fortinance and is sometimes put for more malicious use. These can be crafted from stone, like the fortinance, but wood is more commonly used. Okay, interesting. Back over here. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm running out of room. Okay, but it'll be okay. Okay, let's, so I'm in the green. I've got plenty of space. Let's see. That 1223 was a date on here too. I wonder if that's one I should go check out. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the Depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Palians can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring down here without following their lead. Okay, so withering shroud. Oh, excuse me. Withering shroud. Oh, wandering. Well, not withering. Wandering shroud. Okay, a shield charm or a spirit vault. Let's look at the shield charm. Okay, so these do not help with wandering shrouds. Okay, let's go back over here. What about a spirit vault? A spirit vault, also known as a foetid chamber, is a receptacle used to store a wandering shroud. The interior is lined with a paste made from sulfur, hence the nickname. They are not considered dangerous since shrouds tend to be benign, but on occasion they do not take kindly to being restrained. A faint vibration of the receptacle can be felt when a shroud is held within. So whatever it is going to vibrate. Okay. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends. Yeah, it just depends. I know this weekend, some of my family members have stuff planned. So, I'm trying to figure out what you're knowing about. I don't think you messed up. I don't think I messed up. I think it's fine. Because I've talked about my family members before. I've talked about my niece and nephew and my sister. Never names or anything, but I don't think you know names anyways. So yeah. Yeah, I know some of my family members have plans this weekend. So I don't think they will show up. But we'll see. They might. Yeah, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. It just depends. They all have usernames that hide like their actual names. So yeah, it shouldn't be an issue even if they do show up. But yeah, let's see. So it'd be dangerous to, okay, so I'm looking for something that vibrates. There's an unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. Okay. Nothing to remark. Polished, smooth. Okay, well this doesn't vibrate, or at least if it does, they're not saying it does. What else? Maybe this thing? Hard but smooth. I don't even think this thing opens, so I think I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, not this thing. Let's try this thing, because this thing looks to me like it opens. Green porcelain. Pinkish gemstone. Gold and smooth, cool and smooth, soft. It has a smell like rotten eggs. Okay. Oh, sulfur smells like rotten eggs. This is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. And then does it gonna say anything about it vibrating? Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it vibrating. It doesn't appear to be vibrating. I'm trying to watch it to see if it moves, but I don't think it moves. I think this is it, though, because sulfur is often known for smelling like rotten eggs, so I think this is it. It was. Okay. I try to breathe in the vapors from the Wandering Shroud, but to my horror, I realize that the spirit vault is empty. Oh! That's why it's not vibrating, because there's not one in there. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fills my lungs, and I stagger away in a daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of the fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I have written to Barton Potter. He will know where to find a Wandering Shroud. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I personally would not be smelling things, but apparently that's, you know, that's what they do. So this one is labeled, so it can go down here. Okay, so we're getting more and more stuff of ours labeled, so that's good. Yeah, we'll get there. I want to put more of the necklaces up here. They feel kind of crowded. Okay, there we go. And then maybe... Yeah, that seems less crowded to me. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, we're still in green. We could do a little more. Do I have any other notes? I've already done that one. Just looking over the years. Okay. Something by a diurnic seal, an object made from silver, and it produces a diurnic field. So something that's silver that produces a diurnic seal. I mean, produces a diurnic field, so something silver. Are you silver? What are you? No, you're 10. Okay. You're stone. Not stone. What about this thing? Stone. This is gold and silver. Maybe that thing? It's iron. 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 Survive with skills of a tic-tac. That's great. Oh, this thing. Ooh, this is silver. Okay, hold on. Let's try this thing. So let's try this thing and see if it has... Oh, I want you to open back up. Yeah, thank you. Okay. And then what did it say it was going to do? Oh, no, it doesn't have that type of pattern. An object made from silver produces a diurnic field. Okay, so it's not the thing. What else do we have that is made of silver? This thing has some silver. Not that thing either. The shape doesn't match. Yeah, I don't think I have it yet. Whatever it is that it's wanting down there. This is, yeah, that's iron. Yeah, gold detailing laid over stone. Okay, yeah, so I think we're good here. We'll leave the notes down there. Let's end the day. The two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrested the casket from the other's grasp and leaped astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. Okay, and so then that leads us back to the beginning of this. He's galloping into the darkness and he's trying to reach Backburrow. Okay. So I think we've caught up to that now. Okay. What are you? We are making... Oh. What is that? A key? No, it's part of the map. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's go look at the map. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. Where is it? Maybe I need to zoom in. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hi, I did not mean to go to the pit. Okay. The pit is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. The rough wooden fence has been erected around it, but it has not been maintained in some time. Not been maintained in some time, and it is broken and collapsed in places. Nothing grows in a wide circle around the gaping chasm. The earth is brown and lifeless. Okay. Well, that was weird. Anyways, let's go back to the map. Where is this place? I'm looking, I'm looking. It is in the place. I just gotta find it. It's true. It is in the place. Yeah, this one's hard to find. Wait, I think can I rotate this? No, wait, come back. Because this part here looks very similar to this part here, just at an angle. And so then maybe this part is this part right here. So I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but the black is the roadways. At least from what I'm seeing. The black looks like it's the white spots on the map. So the roadways of the map. And so here, it'd be like this spot here. And so if it's here, and then the triangle here. And so I'm looking for like the middle area. Like here maybe, or there. There's really no consequence. Well, there probably is a consequence if I don't place it, but I have multiple days. I don't necessarily have to find it right now. Most of the time I try to find the clues and place them the moment I get them, because a lot of the times the items that they lead to you by solving the clues are needed right away. I think it's either right here or right here. Let's try here. Aha! Man, I'm good. Okay. So when I draw back the curtain, I am unable to control my exclamation of horror, okay? Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, seething mass of eyes, all shiny and wet and alive. That's gross. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up, and I understand what I am looking at. And when I do, I realize that it is looking right back at me. Ugh. The object I am looking for sits on a small shelf below, and the eyes watch as I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. That would be terrifying. What did I get? Oh. Oh no, sounds good. Happy to have you. Okay, let's put you right there. Okay. Okay, let's open our shop. Okay, Sarah Barrington. We think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Okay, I didn't know there was a wreck out there, but cool. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. But we put our heads together and wondered if there was another way. There is. It's that water-breathing necklace, or whatever. The water-breathing one. What is that? The ascus? Yeah. An ascus allows the bearer to breathe underwater. The sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they are back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Okay, so I had originally thought this thing, because the turquoise gemstone is dealing with water. Hard and cool. Polished, but it doesn't mention anything about anything being warm. So maybe not this thing. Is there any other thing? Warm. Cool. Warm. What? Let me look at the gemstones again. Let me look. Yeah, a stone of water. An anchor between body and mind. Yeah, to me, it looks like the stone in this thing. A blue gemstone. Yeah, to me, it looks like the stone in that thing is this one, which is between body and mind. That doesn't have anything to do with breathing underwater. Said something about the ring. There's a ring. Let me read it again. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called this halo, stays warm. Surprisingly warm. Cool and smooth. Maybe this is it. It has a warm ring that you could call a halo, because it kind of looks like a halo. Sounds good. And the core of it is cool and smooth. I think it's this. Let's try this. Got it. The item has a ring. Closer inspect reveals the ring is warm, whereas the rest of the item is cold. Perfect. Okay, Caudian Siren. Oh, it's Gaudian. That's a... Okay, I thought it was a C. Anyways, although these are similar in form to thaumic needles, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion, like a siren's call, that can be used to divert attention. Okay, cool. Next. Rowena Hardwick. I'm close, but I need more power. I need Saint Cedric's thunder, and quickly, while the storm's raging. Okay, Saint Cedric's thunder, I'm almost certain is this thing. An engraved symbol. Hard and cool, hard and cool. Polished. Wood with bronze detailing. A purple gemstone. Okay, I'm almost certain it's this thing. Yeah. Saint Cedric's Thunder. A symbol of thunder appears on the clasp. Amethyst gemstones, stones of containment, can be used to prevent the charge waning. Okay, a thaumic needle. Thaumic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Interesting. Okay, next. Francesca Robertson. I've been trying to get a hold of an ambra. Before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patients. It had almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered that there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. Eli told me himself he keeps it locked behind a ethereal key, so it's one that I unlocked behind the key. Okay, ambra. These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. But what does a noctic field look like? I think that might be a noctic field. Noctic. Okay, so the circles, big circle, or little circle, big circle touch the top. And then a little circle down at the bottom. Let me see it again. Okay, almost. I need the circle down at the very bottom. Okay, so that is what a Noctic field looks like. So it's not this thing. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, so this thing produces one. This thing produces one. This thing produces one. That thing does not produce one. Oh. This produces a diurnic field. This also produces a diurnic field. Oh, are y'all okay? I see the glass was dropped all over the board. Are y'all okay? Y'all got it cleaned up? No cuts or injuries? Also a diurnic field. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's something different. Another diurnic field. Okay, I've almost checked everything over here. You don't produce a field. Well, no, you are producing something. Can't tell what that is, though. Weird. Okay, so it's going to be one of these 4 items. What did it say else? Cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thoughts. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. Okay, so it's one of these 4. Let's look up some symbols, because these got some symbols on them. Okay, so this one is paralysis. So this one has paralysis all over it. Interesting. That one is confusion. That one is confusion. Okay, I think it's this thing. Yep, got it. Okay, Ambra. The item has a symbol of confusion across its face, which matches the description of causing mental fog. It produces a noctic field when viewed in the thalamic lens. Yes. Pit. The 3 different elements that make up... Okay, sounds good. No problem. Thank you for coming, though. Let's see. The 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death, or darkness. The Dradic, the Durnic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thalamic field. Oh. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Interesting. Yeah, that's no problem. If you have to go, you gotta go. No big deal. I am running out of space. Since these ones are just guesses, I'm gonna put them over here. Okay, next. Hi, Barton Potter. I don't even know where to start. I think someone tried to kill me yesterday. Okay, well that's not a good sign. She had a Corvin's might. I'm lucky that she didn't know what she was doing, but even so, it was a close thing. The hex grazed past my face and did this to my hair. Yeah, it made your hair all gray. I suppose it was only a matter of time before I created an enemy for myself. I'm going to need to watch my back. There are some objects that I can use to warn of imminent danger, isn't there? Yes, there is. Hold up, let me find it. I remember reading about it in the book. Yeah, I know, right? It was something... Was it a Lipula, maybe? No. What was the one that warned about danger? A Scythian charm? No. A Vestiger? No. Okay, we're just gonna start at the beginning because I can't remember. No. No. Wait, what was that? No. 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 I like all different types of games. I really like puzzle games or like cozy games. It just depends. I don't generally play many multiplayer games, just because sometimes multiplayer games, especially with open lobbies with people that you don't know, can be really toxic. And my channel's new, and I don't want it getting into trouble, you know, for issues because of other people. So yeah. So mostly right now, if I do play multiplayer games, it's like with people I know. But I mean, I like most types of games. I'm not a big fan of horror games, especially if they're more gory or violent. And I'm okay with shooter games. I played a lot of shooter games growing up, so I'm used to playing them, but I'm not very good at playing them. So I don't know that they would necessarily be interesting to watch like videos of, just because, like I said, there are a lot of other people out there that are much better than me at shooters. And so, yeah. But yeah, if they are like fast, yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, I was going to say, there are definitely some slower paced games. I like games that I can take my time, because I don't always necessarily have as much time to play as I would like to. And so I do like games that I can take my time. But I also really like games that have a story and have like a purpose to them. I've never been really good at games that don't seem to have a purpose, or that I have to like come up with my own purpose for. Just because I don't do well with like the motivation to keep playing. I like having quests and like a goal. Let's see. Yeah, games that are just like sandbox games. What was I looking for? Danger, that's right. Games that are just like sandbox games with no like long-term goal, I get bored of rather quickly, just because like, oh, this is a cool environment, but eventually I run out of things to like, oh, okay, what do I want to do next? So I do like when they have a specific goal that I'm supposed to focus on and keep me in track of what I'm supposed to be doing. That sense of accomplishment. This is what I was looking for. The silent breath. Warns about danger. Okay. Yeah, this one I had found before. I remembered I had found one that warned about danger. Silent breath, silent breath, silent breath. This thing. Okay, use that. Okay, next. Peter Leland. Okay. They found some poor soul washed up on the lake shore, an older lady by the sounds of it. Ooh, Verona Green's been missing. I wonder if this is her. Drowned, but that's not the worst of it. Her eyes were all black, just like the others. Yeah, see, I like Animal Crossing, but I liked Animal Crossing until I ran out of things to do. For example, my favorite things in Animal Crossing were like gathering all the specific furniture pieces that I wanted, or going and trying to collect all the fish and collecting all the bugs and those kind of things. But then it's like, okay, now decorate your town, and that was not ever really interesting to me. I like the collection aspect of Animal Crossing. But I also grew up playing Animal Crossing, and so I kind of knew what to expect with the newer ones. But I've always liked that collection element of games. I feel like I'm a bit of a like a completionist, I guess. I like to finish things. Ooh, Pokemon, same way. Yes, I like Pokemon because, again, there's a story base there. I like the idea of trying to fill up the Pokédex and collect everything. Yeah. Let's see. I'll take a Bones Guard. Okay, let me see. What is a Bones Guard? Bones Guard. Okay. Okay, so this is the thing that prevents poison. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. Okay, so let's look up and see what an antidote mark looks like. Yeah, I like games where I have to collect things. One of the next games I was thinking about for doing streams after I finish Strange Antiquities is a game called Ova Magica. And it's kind of cool. It's got a story to it. It does have some collection elements, and that there's all these different types of like, I think they call them blobs. And the blobs have like special abilities, and you can fight with them and stuff, sort of like Pokemon. And I have played it once before, but I played it when it was in early access a long time ago. I didn't record it because it was before my channel. But it was really cool. I really liked it. And so I was thinking that would be a good one for streaming on Saturdays. I think it'd be interesting. but it has a story of like all these different like levels that you can finish. But it is also like a cozy kind of farming type game, similar to like Stardew Valley, those kind of things. Maybe delay and hit a specific place in Clash. Yeah. Let's see. So I was looking for. What was I looking for again? Bone Scarred. Oh, and the Bone Scarred looking for a symbol of. What was the symbol I needed? Antidotes. Okay, okay. So I'm looking for something that represents antidote. Okay, wait. So this is poison. So maybe something like the opposite of poison. Oops, I didn't mean to exit out of that. Go back. Like the opposite of poison? Is there an actual antidote symbol? Okay, no, there's no actual antidote symbol. So maybe I'm looking for something that is like, that shows like poison and like a protection symbol or something. Okay, let's look and see what I can find. Some kind of stone. My head swim. This guy's name is Peter Leland. Oh. Isn't that the poison symbol that I just saw in the book? They said it was a stone. This is a stone. He has no thoughts on it, but that's a stone. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. Yeah, antidote's only in Bone Scarred. Okay. Let me go back to the symbol. Yeah, the poison symbol is like a square with like a cross on top. Oh, no, that's the opposite. What is that one? That one is... What does that symbol mean? Oh, it is that one? Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's like the poison symbol turned upside down, which I guess could be an antidote symbol. I could see that. Okay, then let's try that one. The symbol resembles the symbol for poison rendered upside down and with a line under it. It can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it looked like the poison symbol at first, but then I was like, but it's not the right way. Okay, yeah, no, that's good. Thank you. Okay, let's put this one over here. Okay, I'm afraid I can't pay you, but I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. Yes, give me whatever you're going to give me. Oh. What is this? What are you made out of? Are you made out of silver? It chills my blood to hold it. Cold. Crisscrossed grooves. Stone. Oh, it's stone, not silver. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's put you over here. Okay, do I have any other hints that I can look at? No, all the hints have been solved. Okay, then let's end the day and keep going. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, the rider was lucky. He made it to Backborough and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eyes had been. Wait a minute. That one character that keeps coming to the store has an eye patch on one of his eyes. I wonder if he's the writer. What am I? A flower? Go that way. There it goes. The sun? Go. There it goes. Ah, the sun and the moon. Okay. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. He gave you a folium. Okay, okay. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. Let's go look and see what that means, because that's going to be one of the map areas. Maybe the catacombs? To my left, the day. Okay, this looks like a daytime symbol. To my right, the night. Okay, over here is a moon. Oh, no, right here. Day, night, this one. Yep, got it. Okay, I find the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. The cool darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet contemplation. When I rouse from my thoughts, I look down at my feet and find an item there. Had it been there all along, I never noticed it when I sat down. Oh, you're interesting. It makes a noise. Like a rattle. Well, that's interesting. I haven't seen any descriptions of anything that makes noise like that yet. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, my mail. Bring me my letter. I've been hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. They're saying she drowned in the lake. Oh, so she was the one that drowned. I hope for all our sakes they are wrong. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thaumic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they are doing. Regards, MBM. Okay, so this is something in the catacombs. Let's go look. The Hall of Shields. Ah, here. Okay. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation overcomes me. It is not fear. Oh. Oh, I've already been here, and I don't have the thing for it right now. The Spirit Vault. I don't have the... Yeah, I don't have a Wandering Shroud right now. Okay. Yes, I'll have to wait for that one, but I know where it goes at least. Let's put you in here. Yeah, okay. Oh, you do not look well. Yes, I can tell you've done something stupid. I went exploring in Heathwood and came across a grave. It was overgrown with dark brambles, so I started to clear them to get a better look at the inscription. I wasn't as careful as I should have been. Yes, obviously. The thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on one of them. I have not felt well since. Please help me. Okay, so I need something to help you dealing with... This sounds like a curse, maybe. A cursed thorn? No... No. Okay, maybe it's not a curse. Let's go back and look in here. No. A fortnance can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small token. Okay, so maybe something like that. What is a babelia? No, not a babelia. What's a lamb siphon? Okay, no, not that. Morgan's Folly? No. The lamb siphon? Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, no, I wasn't thinking of this one. I was thinking that was something else. So the Black Heart Curse. But it didn't sound to me like she's suffering from the Black Heart Curse. The heart of the sufferer feels constricted, as though it is clamped in a vice. The skin is pale and cold to the touch. Oh, no, yeah, definitely. And veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually, death will occur. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You've got it. So, yes, that's that one. So I need this thing. Where did I label it? The funny-looking thing. There it is. Got it. Yeah. The spherical part of the item clearly resembles the seed pod of the sheep snap plant. Yep, got it. Okay, truth conduit. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be, and have been, used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. That's this thing. Yeah, the sound that they produce. Yeah, I bet that's it. I want to go look up truth conduit real quick. Did it have a picture or anything? No, it does not have a picture. Okay, I want to look up what that symbol means, but I bet that's what it is. I bet that's the truth conduit. So the symbol, yeah, deception. Yeah, I bet that's it. Distort and deceive. Yeah, decept. Okay. Okay, so this here, I'm going to label this one. You are the truth conduit. I'll put a question mark because I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty certain. Okay, you can go here with the others. Okay, and then ring the bell. Thaddeus White. Okay. You don't know me, but it's time I introduced myself. Oh no, I got a new bio too. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here in Undermere. Eli and I have a complicated relationship. Don't all siblings? Oh, so they're siblings. Interesting. I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he had left town for a few days. Yes, he has. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. So you're going to give it to his assistant. Okay. What is it? It doesn't look menacing. Gold, wood, and a green gemstone. It takes great effort to tear my eyes away. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think the music's supposed to hypnotize you. I think that's what it is. I hope my mother is okay. I've lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. I did not realize that she was your mother, but that makes sense. Y'all both have the same last name. The truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time, okay? In the meantime, I believe I found another clue in the journal. What have we found? The text directly before this is largely illegible, but I was able to make out a reference to a vault of some kind. Oh, good. I'm trying to figure out how to get in the vault. Are you going to be able to help me? 3 resonant objects, lightest first, heaviest last. Apparently, I've done this already. I don't know. Apparently, I've done that one. I must have figured it out on random. Huh. Interesting. Okay, next. I got a fright when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. I thought for sure it was Verona at first. She does look like her, but we're quite certain it's a lady from Hawkshead who went missing a few days ago. There's one thing I can't get out of my head, though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? And in the meantime, Verona is still missing. I don't like to use thaumic needles as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rule book. Okay, so you need a thaumic needle. We need answers. Okay, I don't know what a thaumic needle looks like. Let's go find out. Thaumic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when they're heated. Tall items. Well, I mean, this is the tallest thing I have. I wouldn't really consider it a needle, though. Okay, so let's weigh it. Okay, sounds good. You have a nice day. And I will see you later. And thank you for coming. Okay, so it weighs more than a pound, but less than 2 pounds. And it gets lighter when it's hot, supposedly. Let's see if this does. Let's try taking the candle to it. Ah. Yes, so this is the thaumic needle. Because when I put the candle to it and it gets hot, it gets lighter. Okay, so you're the thaumic needle. Let's put you here. Okay, and we have already been streaming 3 hours and 10 minutes, so we're probably going to stop at the end of this day. So it is a tall item. Using my weighing scales and a candle, I can confirm that its weight does indeed reduce when heated. Yes. A loam, sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. A loam is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before a time catches up. And when it does, it often hits harder. Okay. Okay, so we're going to finish out this day and then we'll end stream. So Audrey Bell. Okay, the people are afraid, and they are right to be, but it is too late for them. Okay? They are of no use to us, but you might be. Prove yourself, and perhaps Holgar would deem you worthy of saving. I require an object to steady my restless congregation and remind them why I am the one to lead us through this turbulent time. They respect strength and power above all else. So I can give Morgan's Folly or Fortinates. Let's see what each of those do. Okay, Morgan's Folly. A folly symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eyes upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Precaution should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. Okay. Oh, this is a Morgan's Folly. I remember earlier when I looked at it, it said that it made my head spin. Okay, and then the Fortinates. What was the Fortinate? A Fortinates can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Okay, stone or iron. Okay, so something like this, maybe. Okay, and let's look at what that symbol means. Strength, it means strength. Okay, I found it. Fortinates. The item bears a symbol of strength. It is made of stone. Tormund's Bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a diurnal field pattern. Okay, so that is the end of the day. So I want to spread out my loot here a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I want to read this little bio and then we'll get out of here. The curator, Thaddeus White. As the curator of Undermere's Museum of History, Thaddeus is a collector of artifacts and curiosities from around the world. He has an eye for the rare and the unusual and enjoys telling the world's unheard stories through his collections. Over the years, he has also amassed a collection of items he does not put out on display. These are items that it would be best the public did not know about. They are known as dark articles. Okay, this is the guy that I think might be the writer. He's missing an eye, and it is his left eye, which is what the thing kept talking about, is that he had permanently injured his left eye. And so I think this is him. Interesting. Okay, but let's go ahead and save and quit. Your game is saved automatically. Yes. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and save and quit. So I just wanted to thank you all for coming by and, sticking around for the stream. Y'all are amazing. Y'all did so much chatting today. It was great. Y'all were really helpful. So next Saturday, we will continue Strange Antiquities. I almost said Stranger Things. Anyways, Strange Antiquities at 3 p.m. And so we'll continue that. And then depending on how long it takes us, we may play some of the other endings. We'll see. But yeah, so we're going to do the Strange Antiquities stream next Saturday. I do have that video that's supposed to release in about an hour of the prison escape simulator dig out. It was supposed to go out yesterday, but had some tech issues. So it's going to release in about an hour. And then on Monday, we're going to continue Water Park Simulator. And Friday, Water Park Simulator. Wednesday, we will have another demo. I have not picked that out yet. Otherwise, I would announce it. But yeah, so we'll have that one soon. But thank you for coming. I hope you had fun. And I hope to see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.